Hi, Tony DeWitt here, Missouri appellate attorney and a guy who likes to make the law make sense on YouTube. Today we're going to talk about respect. So stay tuned. Respect always begins with self-respect. You have to respect yourself before you can respect others. And you have to learn how to show respect. One of the predominant ways that people show respect is through good manners. Now, good manners are something that doesn't cost anybody anything. You can be polite and kind, and it costs you nothing. Being polite and kind are both the mark of a gentleman and a lady. And the reason that I say that is because people who get along in this world and who are not regarded as giant jerks tend to be polite and kind. Now, I know there are people who get annoyed. I know that there are women who get annoyed when a man holds the door open for them. Because a woman is certainly capable of opening a door, correct? But I hold the door open for anyone who is coming up the sidewalk. In other words, if it's a man or a woman, if I've already taken the time to open the door, I don't see a need to let the door close so that they can open it again. I just sit there and hold it. Now, most of the time, I get something to the effect of, hey, thanks. But every now and again, I will get a glower from someone because I'm holding the door open for them. I really don't understand that. It doesn't make any sense to me why someone would be upset that I did a kind thing for them. And so I would urge people to think about that. When I open a door for somebody, it is absolutely unrelated to their biological sex or their demonstrated gender. It is related entirely to the fact that I was there and I had the door open. That's it. And my mom always told me to be kind to other people, so that's what I try to do. Now, in addition to just being well-mannered like that and doing things that you would normally do for people, you try to address people with respect. Yes, sir. No, sir. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. Whatever it is, I always try to address people the way they want to be addressed. And in fact, many times I will ask if I'm sitting down with a new client and it's, Mr. and Mrs. Jones, how would you prefer to be addressed? Or, is it Bob and Jane or is it Mr. and Mrs. Smith? And I let them make the determination of how they want to be addressed. And I always say, hey, call me Tony, because that's my name. Anyway, that's how that works. And so being polite, making sure that you have people addressed properly, and not being overly, not attempting to use a person's name against them. Now, funny story from our family history. My Aunt Lou was pregnant a little bit before my mom got pregnant with me. And my mom announced the intention to name me Anthony. And when my cousin was born, my Aunt Lou named him Anthony. And so, in order to promote detente within the family, he became Anthony and I became Tony. And so, I always liked being called Tony, even though my given name is indeed Anthony. I was doing a deposition the other day, and I told everybody up front to call me Tony because that's my name. And the deponent, when I asked questions that annoyed him, pointedly called me Anthony. And I guess he was trying to, irritate me, but it just made me laugh. Anthony's my name too. I mean, I don't like to hear it, but if that is your petty way of getting back at me because I've asked you questions that indicate that you perhaps didn't do what you were supposed to do. Oh well, life goes on. So, again, good manners are good for you in a number of respects. They are your calling card. They are how you become known in the community. And they also tell people that you respect others and are worthy of their respect. I tell people this all the time, and I tell lawyers this when I do ethics CLE, and I tell doctors and nurses and respiratory therapists this when I talk on medical malpractice. I tell them that the best defense they can ever have to a claim of error is a really good relationship with their patients, because that's the best insurance you can't buy, because people don't sue people that they like. But people have absolutely no problem suing people they dislike. And so it's a good idea to treat people well just because it's a moral good to do that. But it's also good to treat people well because it does have a tangible benefit to you. At the end of the day, it makes your life a lot better. So that's my story on manners and how it affects your life. Manners and respect go hand in hand, and I would urge you to think about this, and particularly if you have children, talk to them about good manners and how good manners go before you, and tell people who you are. And that's an important thing. If you've enjoyed this, I would love it if you'd give me a thumbs up. If I've told you something you didn't know or in any other way enhanced your life, that would really mean something to me. It would be a kind thing to do, if you'll pardon the self-promotion there. In addition, if you haven't already, please go over here and subscribe to our channel and touch the notification bell so you can be notified anytime we release a video on this channel. Thank you so much for watching. Have a terrific day, and I will catch you on here next time.